Hi there, hope you're having a good day and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about a brand new performance model that you may have never heard of yet. It's a $65 budget shoe from Under Armour, priced as low as it can get, and this is the UA 24/7. So as mentioned earlier, these guys should only retail for 65 US dollars, if I'm not mistaken, or 80 bucks Canadian where I am. So in terms of price, this is super affordable in today's standard. From the major brands, it's really hard to find a pair of basketball shoes at this price range nowadays. I love budget shoes, well, the ones that have great value. And is this one of those that actually have good performance? Let me tell you now that this shoe feels very cheap in hand. From the materials to the design, also this Under Armour logo, gosh, and the midsole. Well, it doesn't imply too much about performance. Also, I do have many more new shoes that I've started to play in recently, so stay tuned for more videos coming up, and please consider subscribing if you haven't. Let's get started with some details on these guys. They come in the standard black Under Armour box. According to the official description on the website, it literally says, we named these 24/7 because they are a go-to for 24/7 play. On a first look, this is a low-top shoe, much lower cut around the collar than I expected from Under Armour's official images. Materials, like I said, standard but cheap. It's a combination of mesh and perforated leather. Maybe the colorway I picked gave the textile upper a little bit more of a cheap feeling, especially that Under Armour logo with mixed colors. The midsole is almost half the height of the shoes. No pull tab at the back, but padding is okay, and there is an internal heel counter. And the midsole has that weird curved in shape, but they feel normal on feet. Looking at the outsole, it has an irregular multi-directional pattern. The grooves and rubber feel pretty sturdy, so I think they should be good for outdoor use too. And these are super light, at only 347 grams for my size 10.5 pair. One of the lightest hoop shoes I have, along with the Jordan 1 Take 3, for example, so they definitely feel minimal on feet. As to how these perform on the court, the cushioning, I would give it a pass actually. You're certainly not going to get a very responsive setup, almost no compression at all on feet, but in terms of softness and comfort level, this is actually above average compared to many other budget shoes at this price. There is a nice curve shape on the outsole to give you a smooth transition, and they are very low to the ground, which I personally prefer. The traction works pretty well. By that I mean like I've had no major issues or slipping in the indoor gym. But it's also not one of those shoes that have the best grip. The rubber doesn't squeak often and they pick up dust fairly quickly. Not too hard to wipe off though. With the fit, these are true to size, slightly narrower than average width. So if you have really wide feet, I would suggest going up a half size. Like going true to size is a tiny bit snug for me, but just okay. Stability and support, I mean, what do you expect, right? Pretty much no ankle support or great impact protection given this EVA midsole, but my feet still felt secure inside most of the times. In other words, no big problems here that bother me. Also a very easy shoe to break in. Maybe matches the name for extended play and daily comfort, I guess. Overall, the UA 24/7 is a very typical budget shoe, especially given the materials and lack of tech. But if you're looking for a pair that is very light, pretty soft on feet, and really low to the ground, these can be the cheapest budget option that works for you. Compared to the other budget shoes from Under Armour like the Spawn 4, Curry 306, these are certainly not as good as those two. The Micro G setup was the biggest difference maker. And the Curry 306 is also probably my favorite budget shoe this year at 80 bucks. There's also the Lockdown series. I've actually never tried those. Let me know your thoughts on these guys down in the comments. I mean, for a shoe priced this low, under $70, I really can't complain too much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.